Hey, what's up guys, Skulls3 here, and let's not really get into too much detail. What I wanted to do, so, I'm on my phone, watching YouTube. This YouTuber that honestly pisses me off for his Xenoverse gameplay, his name is, I'll put his thing in the, what's it called, in the description, Perfection Sama or something like that. He's not good, alright, so, alright, first off, this is supposed to be a build to beat his shitty gameplay. I know I don't swear on this channel often, but I can't help myself here. Like, so, with the new DLC 10, Android 21's Ultimate Excellent Full Course, if you use like a move like Meditation or Fighting Pose, anything like that, use Excellent Full Course right after that, it makes it last the entire match, or if you use the move again. Now, if you use the move again, well, the buff gets reset and you need to use Excellent Full Course again. But if you don't, it lasts the entire match. Now, watching the video honestly got me so pissed off. So, I thought about making a build to counter it. So, the first thing I thought, since he never runs with the charge, he's been spamming I don't watch him personally, but you know how like when you gotta watch a dude's videos like to see how they act and somewhat. So he always picks Glacier and Archipelago because those are extremely big maps that you can Fighting Pose K Meditation off. That's what he starts off with. After that, he'll start spamming Ki Blast of somewhat. And that's how he grinds up Ki. He has Savory Slicer and Dragon Blitz from the most recent videos that I've seen. So what I recommend is this Super Salt right here. I will consume all of your life energy. What it does is that every charged Ki Blast that you shoot at someone, it reduces their Ki by 1 bar and also restores your Ki by 1 bar. Now, if you don't have TP medals, or I mean, I think for this is not that much, but yeah, if you don't have the stuff like for this, there is another, like if you don't have paralyzed, if you can't like rock with paralyzed Ki Blast, I recommend using a freeze race, because when you go golden, their Ki Blast becomes death beams, which is amazing because the death beams are literal like basically a super, you have like an extra slot basically, like the death beams do like 3,000 damage per hit. So turn golden is gonna be amazing for the Super Soul. And there is another Super Soul that's the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's called One Finger is Enough for You. I think I have it somewhere. Let's see. Alright, let's start looking. Because I'm pretty sure I took it off of Jotaro, which means it should be here somewhere. It's called One Finger is Enough for You. Now, I guess I can't find it because I have so many damn Super Souls I can't see. So usually it's in the TP Metal shop, so we can go check there, because I think it's one of those Super Souls that like stay there no matter what the time is. So let's see. Yeah, One Finger's Enough for You. So every charged Ki Blast that you hit, it makes the opponent lose a bar of Ki. Now I do recommend the other Super Soul, I will consume all your life energy, because it gives you back 1 bar of Ki, but this gives you power Ki Blast. I think you should maybe rock with the paralyzed Ki Blast, because they're very hard to see, especially in like really lit up maps. They're hard to see, like Archipelago or like somewhere with lots of sunshine type. Yeah, One Finger's Enough for You. And then I also did make a build. So the Super Soul he always rocks with is the Elder Kai Genshin Super Soul, the thing that you saw in me at the beginning with this Super Soul. Yes, gives him health recovery, and if you mix up your Awoken skill with the recovery skill, aka Fighting Pose K and Meditation, it gives you health recovery, and you transform. So you need to transform for that. But my counter, yeah, so it says you need to transform to use said Awoken skill, right? Bet. So my counter to all this is this moveset right here. Now, I'll explain everything. Or more importantly, I'll actually show it off. Cause I was like looking for skills for about say 10 minutes that breaks through super armor, or something that I already know that does break through super armor. So we gotta fight against Raccoon, because none of my CACs have Fighting Pose K on them, because I'm not a cheeser like him. Alright, so since I don't have it on, but first things first, I do recommend a counter. Now, since Savory Slicer is a strike-based attack, I would say a strike counter. So, but you could, I would rock with Pressure Sign or a Rough Ranger, because those are extremely good for counters. Pressure Sign may like leave you open for a little bit, but Rough Ranger lasts a while and it's amazing. It's amazing.
Here I go.
Let's transform already. Alright, so Raccoon, we gotta set him to Fighting Pose K form as he uses it. So, this is for the key thing. Drain Charge. Look at his key. Actually, let me put the key on normal. Let me just... Oh, also, this... Alright, let's start off with the fun things. Burning Strike. Now, this move is going to be very versatile for fighting against Fighting Pose K. Mostly because it breaks through super armor, as you can see here. Now then, besides that, it also sends them flying away, so you could say charge up key with burst charge or something. The best part about this move is that if you lock off, I recommend locking off, say hide behind like a pillar, then do the move, because the move locks onto the opponent and teleports to where the hell they are. If they're in range, of course, like within range of locking on distance. So, this move is you can't you can't use a fighting pose out of it, but it does interrupt super armor, plus it breaks through, and if you're locked off, it will not indicate that you are using an ultimate, because they'll just think that you're, I don't know, say running away looking like a pussy. Alright, now I have instant transmission. I have this move because, first off, they buffed it to make you reappear really quicker, like, reappear quicker, which is smart, let alone why I have Drain Charge, God Fist, and Innocence Cannon. Now, Drain Charge, look at my key and look at his key. As you can see, I drained Oliver Coom's key. The move, what it does, it drains 5 bars of key from your opponent and gives you 5 bars of key. Even if they don't have 5 bars of key, you still get all 5 bars of key. Now that's good. Instant transmission is because how fast the move runs. So, like with instant transmission, you actually zoom, like, you can do a move immediately after. Are you not gonna do a damn fighting pose?
Get in your force.
Yeah, I'll do it for you. Alright, so, as you can see, this move is unblockable because it's mostly a grab. Now, in terms of grab-based moves, I would recommend God Fist, Time Skip, like any Time Skip attack could work. Time Skip, I don't know about Molotov, but Time Skip, Backbreaker, Flash Skewer, and Jump Spike, and the Evasive all work very well with... Are you like not... Do you need like some recognition? Look, I know that you're an idiot, but you could at least do this, right? Nope, he can't. Alright. So, instant transmission, into immediately doing this. You know, let me just put it on auto recovery now because we're done with that segment. Because look, Drain Charge. With instant transmission, you automatically like do the move in split time. Unless you're really close to the opponent. If you're really close to the opponent, it's like impossible to tell like what you're gonna do. And if you just start like mashing whatever button you have it on, I don't know, like it's really hard to see what you're gonna do. It's mostly because instant transmission like adds those teleporting lines in front of you. Let alone this move is a grab, so it's gonna be what the are you eating my arm? Hold up! No! No! He's eating my hand! Alright, but yeah. With this, it breaks through super armor, and instant transmission lets you do the move basically instantly. Get it? So it drains 5 bars of key, which is gonna be great, so that he doesn't use the stupid excellent full course, which takes 3 bars of key, does amazing damage, and gives him his stupid armor. Now, the same reason why I have instant transmission and God Fist. This move is notorious for being spammed, but it's also amazing to break through idiots' guards. And with this new, look at it, as you can see, I'm punching him. God Fist, easy way to break through. A very good way to break through. And same reason that I have Innocence Cannon. Because this move is Majin Buu's attack, which is honestly the biggest help against super armor. Cause this move, super armor cannot block it. Plus, you can like follow up after because it's literally a bomb that chases them. And it always stops when they hit the ground, so if they're nowhere near the ground, you can just chase them for like a minute. Plus, I guess you can say follow up. Let's see if we can follow up after it, actually. I'm gonna try my best. But why the hell is there flies in my room? Yeah, so you guys get the gist of this. Alright, so you can't follow up with it. And yes, I know Drain Charge has like that uppercut portion. I've tried, you can't follow up with that either. But they've made God Fist now a follow-up, so not that if you're fighting him you're gonna like really use it, but fighting against the dude's name, Perfect Sama. But yeah, Super God Fist now a follow-up. Now, Vanisher Guard. I do recommend either some type of, if you're not gonna run Vanisher Guard and run Instant Transmission, I recommend running a move like that's Instant Rise, like a 2-bar evasive that can like get you away from the opponent. So also, what's it called? Armored Boost could work too. So Instant Rise, Super Back and Super Front Jump, you know, other evasives like Mach Dash also could work. So, because you can use Instant Transmission right into the God Fist. Now, the reason, or God Fist, Time Skip, whatever you rock with. But Galactic, there's only the strike based moves can rock. So the moves are Galactic Rage, God Fist, no, Gigantic Rage, God Fist. Time Skip attacks, I don't know about the ultimate, don't quote me on that, and that's it so far for now. And Savage Strike. Savage Strike works, but you need to do the first input. Now, Vanisher Guard. What Vanisher Guard does, it leaves you like invulnerable. You can't take damage, and like even when the move gives out. All right, so the move, as you can see, inflicts that like fire barrier around me, which also looks very cool. But you like, they can't tell if you're about to use a move or you're gonna sit in that shield. So like you would do that into God Fist, they would never know, because who would really, like besides smart players, who reads the moveset? Because I read the movesets and I could tell if someone's trying to run cheese. Oh yeah. Now, yes, that's what we have Vanisher Guard for. To break. Are you idiotic, Lord of Ice? Yeah, so it breaks. So Vanisher Guard, it's really like more of a surprise move to run with that. Then you can say, I don't know, you could try to use. Yeah, you could. I guess you could do that, but you need to lock off, or else it'll tell you that it'll tell him that you're using an ultimate. Tell them, like anyone that uses excellent full course into what's it called? Into fighting pose and stuff. All right. Lastly, I have Remote Series Bomb, which you might say, yes, it doesn't go through super armor, yada yada, but that's not the point that I have it here for. I have it here for, let's rock with
Hey,
Goku.
it's me, Goku!
I have it for, so as the Super Soul, once, as it said, once you awaken into Super Saiyan, any transformation, Kaioken, anything works. What it does is that it gives you health recovery, right? Well, that's the exact reason why I have Remote Series Bomb here, because this move counters transformations. Alright, Goku Super Saiyan 3, as we see, luscious golden locks. Remote Series Bomb, it makes you lose your transformation. Yes, that is correct. You heard me right. It makes you lose your transformation, and I think it lasts like 30 seconds before you can use the move again to actually do the Remote Series Bomb. But even without it, it's still amazing, so that they can't transform, as you can see here. Oh yeah, I put Kaioken Assault back on this man. Yeah, so as you can see, you can't transform, and this move lasts a good while, so he won't get health recovery. And besides the super armor bullcrap, you can, I guess, nut tap him with damage and so on and so forth. But when it does go off, they can transform again.
Is Super Saiyan 3.
Now, that is going to be probably the petty part of this. But I would like to try something. Yeah, so even if they do transform, like if you use remote tears while at the same time, they will immediately lose their transformation once they get out the animation. Now, that's all good fun. Now that we've had a build that can break, so drain charge as your 5-bar of ki and take away his ki charge. Got this because really, who wouldn't run this against Super Armor? Innocence Cannon, because if you are running, dear lord, this move is devastating because I think it tracks. I forget. I haven't used this move in a while. As you can see, the move actually tracks your opponent. It may not have that much. It has a pretty decent range. But yeah, as you can see, it does this. And he doesn't dash around that much in the videos as from what I see. But the move is good. So I counter against Super Armor for like people who are doing that. It tracks them, it chases them down. It gives you enough time to say, especially say if you're at the top of the map, it's probably the best tier because you can do this, use burst charge and or ultimate charge a couple times, and then chase them down. So I'd say recommend doing it right. So because he always picks Archipelago, you need to keep that in mind. He always picks Archipelago and Glacier. So do this, it sends them up for a little bit, then sends them down. But if you're near a wall, as you saw, that took so long for Goku to fall. There is also some other moves. Oh right, I also forgot to show off my Super Soul. We're gonna need to go back and do that, but let me change my moveset real quick with this time skip.
Here I go!
Alright. We're back. Alright, so the second build, I just changed up my moves a little bit. These are the moves I shall not run. So I tried out, and Candy Beam actually does break through Super Armor. So that's amazing to know, because after that, you can immediately, after that, while they're in the middle of Candy Beam, you can use burst charge, I'd say about 2 or 3 times to get a good amount of ki back. Let alone, now since he always picks big map like Glacier and Archipelago, I highly recommend Prepare to be Punished. Because what this does, you become another CPU. While say you're all the way over here, as you can see, I'm still locked on. You might call me a modder? No. That's Prepare to be Punished. It makes you stay locked. It forces you to stay locked onto the character. No matter how far away they are, you are forced to stay locked on. This may be a little bit bad for 1v1s, but we're not talking about. I mean, this is amazing for 1v1s because you can break their stamina heavy, fly all the way over here, and then do some cocky ultimate. But right now, I'm like, say, I have reverse launcher for this. Alright, no. The reason why I have reverse launcher is so I could do it like this. I know that he has super armor and everything, but if you spam this, first off, it's gonna be hard to catch you. Secondly, that's amazing damage. Then Galactic Rage speaks for itself. It's another. Also, you can also use Raid Blast. I forgot about Raid Blast, so that's another move that you could use to fight against this cheesy idiot. Alright. So as you can see, Galactic Rage breaks through super armor. Perfect. This does amazing damage to super armor. This literally breaks super armor and gives you enough time to charge up to max ki if you wanted to. Next moves, Secret Poison and Darkness Rush. Now super armor, too bad. This is a grab. And it has pretty alright range, pretty great damage, but the I-beam part for me never hits online, so maybe it will for you. As you can see, I'm pretty far. The move doesn't have that great of range. I think they might have nerfed the range because it's way less than what it was before. That's what it feels like at least. But it does do some pretty amazing damage. Let alone secret poison. Now, I don't care if you have super armor or not. Get a move that's poison, that inflicts poison. Cause since he has he won't have, what's it called? Let's just enjoy the game right now, let alone capsules. So have him poison. Since his super soul gives him health recovery, he could still run with remote serious bomb, which is going to be amazing in terms of just anything really. So remote serious bomb, make him lose his transformation, inflict the poison, and then just start going to work. Sure, he may have super armor, this and that. You have God Fist, Savage Strike, Raid Blast, Galactic Rage, every time skip attack, and I think that's it. I did have Rough Ranger on before, but I took it off because the counter thing. But against Rough Ranger, against Savory Slicer, you would want to run Rough Ranger or Pressure Sign. Maybe Super God Shock Flash, but that's gonna stay a maybe because the move has like not that much range, but it does last a good while. As you can see, I can't lock off to him for the life of me. I gotta reset my thing. Alright. And then, what else? After that? Oh yeah, the Super Soul. I almost forgot. I will consume all of your life energy. A broken Super Soul, because this man's ki will never regain the right way. As you can see, they're slowly but surely losing ki with each charge ki blast hit. Little one also has Paralyzed Ki Blast, amazing Ki Blast. One of my favorite Ki Blasts, you could say. Like, sure, he's gonna have super armor, so there's gonna be no use, but of course, the recommended Freezer Race mixing up with that move, the Death Beam mixed up with this. Let alone how amazing the damage is. It also reduces the ki and gives you back 1 bar of ki. Now, in terms of a full moveset, I would probably run maybe Prepare to be Punished. If not that, then Burst Charge, God Fist, maybe Reverse Launcher, a counter, Remote Serious Bomb, and any poison type of attack. Also, Innocence Cannon I could try to run. Yeah. And if you want, you can have I do still recommend, Instant Transmission, Drain Charge, maybe Innocence Cannon. If not Innocence Cannon, then Candy Beam or a Charge. Then Secret Poison for the poison, Remote Serious Bomb to take him out of his transformation so he cannot regain HP. He may still have a Limit Burst, but you can still counter said Limit Burst with your amazing moveset. Now, that is all I wanted to say. Now, all of my breeded fighters, it is time for you to go into the world and defeat the Trolley Super Armor Perfection Sama. Will never be perfect.